What's going on, guys? My name's Connor, and today I'm going to go over my favorite duffel bag that I own right now, which is the Goyard Croisière 50 Boston duffel bag. I'm going to be breaking down all the details of it, as well as showing you guys it up close, and also showing you guys why it is my favorite duffel bag. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as it really helps on my channel and gets my videos shown to more people. But without further ado, let's get right into the review. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to do is obviously show you guys the bag up close. So get a good look at it. You guys can obviously see the black goyardine canvas right here, the hardware, the leather handles, the leather strap, which is sold separately, the leather lining right here, as well as the other side. And then looking at the bottom where it would probably wear first if it was used, is you guys can see the little silver protectors right here, as well as the lining right here. And it's definitely a really good looking bag. And usually when I have this bag just sitting in my room, I will fill it up so it holds its shape, which is why it's holding shape right now without anything in it. But I obviously took all that out so I can show you guys the interior in depth. But getting into the retail cost of this, if you guys are considering buying this bag, the retail cost was around $4,500 depending where you buy it. And for those of you guys who are new to Goyard, you guys have to know that you guys cannot buy Goyard online unless you guys are buying it secondhand from obviously a marketplace. But Goyard specifically sells only in store, so they can do their little customization and everything else. So if you guys go ahead and go to their Goyard site, you guys will just notice that it's a little catalog and they give some information on their brand, but you have no option to purchase there. But I'll show you guys the handles up close first, because obviously that's one of the first things that you'll see. You guys can see they're in very good shape. They're very sturdy. I've used this a decent amount of times. I just take very good care of my stuff. You guys can obviously see the hardware right here. And you guys can see right here, it is adjustable if you guys want to change the length of the handle. I believe it goes from about 6 inches to 9 inches in drop, as you guys can see. And this should be in here. I don't know why it came out. You guys can see the other side as well. And then also, I haven't shown you guys yet, but the little zipper right here, it's a double zipper. So if one breaks, obviously you have the other. There's a lot of little details on Goyard as well. So you can see the G right here and the G on the other one. And then if you guys just unzip it, you guys will be able to see the interior. So you guys can see it's going to be Goyard yellow right here. There's going to be a little flat pad right here that will help it hold its shape at the bottom. And before I show you guys even more of that, I'll just show you guys some authenticity so you guys know I'm not reviewing anything foo-foo. So Entropy is a service that you can use to authenticate items like Goyard or Louis Vuitton. I personally use Pro Authenticators for Louis Vuitton and Entropy for Goyard. But here are a couple authentication cards, just so if you go to sell, you have proof that this was checked and that it's real. And then you can see that it was purchased from a pawn shop as well. I don't know why they sold it for such a good price, but they sold it for $1,900 at a pawn shop, which is insane. They probably should have sold for more, considering that retail is $4,500 and that the market is about $3,000 to $4,000. Sometimes a little bit more than $4,000 if it's in this good of condition, but it was definitely an amazing price for what I got. And then you guys can see there's going to be a little pocket right here, and you guys can obviously use this to clip it on the outside if you guys are holding something that you don't want to move around. So usually I put like small stuff in here, like maybe some money, maybe my wallet, maybe a few little things. And then obviously for even smaller things, like if you have like a snack or something, you guys can obviously put it in this little zippy folder right here. There's nice details on this as well. It'll say Goyard Paris right here if you guys are able to see that. And then there's a decent amount of room right here. You guys can obviously fit like a phone, a wallet, whatever else you might need. And then obviously you have tons and tons of space for clothes and other things that you might be carrying right in the middle right here. And then you guys can obviously see there's going to be a line in the middle that will say Goyard 3 times if you guys can see it. Goyard, Goyard, Goyard. And this comes out if you need it to, but obviously you're probably going to want to keep it in to hold the shape. And so you got to be careful because of the Goyard leather on the inside that you don't drop any pins in here without watching over them or without a lid on them, because it will obviously stain really easily. And that's probably the first thing that happens to these duffel bags, is that someone will put a pin or something else in there that will stain it, and it'll just spread all around and it'll ruin it, because obviously the light yellow will get stained super easily. It's not like it's going to be hidden. Once you stain it, and it kind of sucks, but it's going to be there forever. And then I'll show you guys a little bit more details of this. And as I'm zipping this up, I just want to tell you guys that I would compare the quality of this to somewhat like Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is very good at making their duffels. Most of them are considered keepalls. but I would consider the quality up to that par as far as wear and tear. So if you're using this a lot and you get a lot of rubbing on it, it's going to be like Louis Vuitton where there's many layers, so it's not necessarily going to go through. But a con of this bag is, if you guys haven't seen like the wallets and stuff by Goyard, when they go in and out of your pocket a lot, the canvas will kind of rub off and it will lose its color as well as its Goyardian canvas right here. So you guys definitely want to be careful with that. You guys definitely don't want to spill any water, and you especially don't want to be dragging this around, which I hope you guys wouldn't if you guys are spending that hefty of an amount on a Goyard item. But you guys can see right here are the little protectors. So obviously when I set it down right here, you guys can see that it'll be on those handles, especially if it has stuff in it. So it will be more in shape. But right now it's not as much because I don't really have anything in there. But it's definitely a good looking bag. And then the strap right here, which I haven't really talked about. I believe they sell this for like $200 or $300 more in the store. Correct me if I'm wrong. Some people say that they got it for free. Some people say that when they're selling it, like, oh, I had to pay for this, so it's worth a little bit more. I don't know. You guys can be the judge of that. But here's kind of how it looks. It's definitely a big bag, as you guys can see. You guys can see some people are going to wear it like in behind. Some people are going to wear it in the front. And just being honest, like, I'm someone who wears like a lot of messenger bags. Like, I've obviously done a review on the Louis Vuitton sling bag. I've done a review on the Louis Vuitton Nigo bag. But this is a bag, considering the weight of it and considering how much I'm going to be carrying with it, I feel like it looks better when you just hold it by the handle. So you guys can see right here, here's what it looks like holding it from the handle. It's definitely a good looking bag. And I feel like that's kind of how it's meant to be worn. I mean, if you're going to be walking around all day, you might want to carry it with the strap around your shoulder. But if you're just carrying it from your car to the hotel room, then you might as well just carry it by the handle. I feel like it looks better, and I feel like you could show it off a bit better. And I feel like it looks bigger. And the bigger it looks, the more expensive it's probably going to look if you guys care about that. But wearing it as a messenger bag, you're going to make it look a little bit smaller, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think of this bag. I'm genuinely curious. If you guys are still watching this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as it really helps me out. But let me know down in the comments right now, what do you guys think of this bag? Do you guys think it's worth the money so far? I still have a few things that I want to go over. Do you guys think what do you guys think it's worth? $4,500 retail, $3,000 to $4,000 market, or like the $2,000 that I paid for it, which is pretty amazing. Let me know right now. And another thing that I really wanted to talk about as far as this bag is that Goyard seems to really be trending right now. So if you guys are considering buying Goyard, it seems like it's getting more and more trendy as I'm talking, literally, because before Goyard items were going for way below retail, but now they're going for a lot closer to retail. Like, before, this bag was only going for like $2,000, and that was market. But it seems like Goyard is getting a lot more sought after. I don't know if it's because more rappers are wearing it or if it's because of the belts. People seem to really like the wallets and really like the belts. And then once they have one of those, they kind of get addicted. They're kind of like, oh, so this is what Goyard's like. So Louis Vuitton isn't the only brand that makes this quality of material, you know? And so I'd say it's definitely comparable with Louis Vuitton. For those of you guys who love Louis Vuitton, hopefully you guys aren't offended by that. But I feel like it's a little bit more fragile, and it's a little bit more limited, because Louis Vuitton, obviously, you can buy online, and there seems to be a lot more vintage stuff that's on the market, and even newer stuff. But when it comes to Goyard, it doesn't seem like you have that many options. It's kind of like, oh, you find this duffel bag, you can't really compare it to the prices of other duffel bags, because that's most likely the only one you're going to find. And you definitely want to be careful, because just like Louis Vuitton as well, there are going to be a lot of fakes on the market. So you definitely want to watch out for that. Definitely consider using Entropy. If you guys are buying Louis Vuitton, make sure you're using Pro Authenticators. Or if you guys need help because you guys aren't able to find an authenticator or anything else, make sure to message me on Instagram at connor.langley, or message me on Instagram if you guys are looking to buy anything like this, because I do really have strong connections as far as this stuff. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, I review some of the craziest hype items on YouTube, so make sure to go ahead and check out some of those videos. But I've been doing this since I was in like 7th grade, so I have some really strong connections as far as Louis Vuitton, other hype items, designer, even watches. I've done a lot of watch reviews on my channel as well, if you guys have not checked them out. But at this point in the video, I feel like you guys have gotten a good look at this bag. So again, let me know down in the comments what you guys think this is worth. Is this the best duffel bag out there? I heard that this color only comes out in Europe and shipped to the USA, but that might be a rumor. I don't know why they would do that. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this worth. Is this the best Goyard item out there? Is Louis Vuitton better? Does Louis Vuitton make better key balls than this Goyard duffel? Let me know. Genuinely curious. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and learned a lot about this bag and made your final decision if you guys were looking to buy or got a good look at it if you guys were just looking to enjoy some designer content. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.